in the last cycle, in the 2021 bull market and the 2022 bear market, when FTX blew up, a lot of people were like panicking and leaving the markets, right?
Okay.
So the protocol, the RUNE price went down quite low because of illiquidity. But then everyone coming back now is realizing that the network is making money and has a very promising future ahead of it. So now they buy the asset because they realize it's a strong, reliable, and it has fundamentals.
I like your word, like reliable.
So in the first season, last cycle, it was driven by speculation.
Sure. Now it's
driven by fundamentals. A wise man once said to me, if you want to make money, you got to work with money. Right.
I like this idea. Yeah.
Got to work with it directly. So after being 12 years in the Air Force and flying and having an aeronautical engineering degree, I decided to pivot and go deep. I realized that crypto was the future. It was the unbundling of the financial infrastructure. And I wanted to be part of that. So I sold my house, sold my car. I was in Melbourne, had a skateboard, a backpack, and a Bitcoin. And I decided to start building. I didn't know what I was going to build. I decided to start building. I had 4 or 5 different crazy ideas. Started building a couple of them and pivoted over that year, 2016, 17. And I realized towards the end of 2017 that the most important thing I could do was build decentralized liquidity.
How much money do you spend to build this protocol?
So originally we raised about 1.5 million in 2018-19. That was it. We launched the market cap around about 3 million and it went to like
2 billion.
Yeah. So it's like multiples and made a lot of our community very, very wealthy. That's why the community is very passionate and engaging, called the THORChads. And they have a lot of green ring around their portfolio and they wear the glasses and stuff like that. So.
What about the THORChain? How we as a communities and entrepreneurs can help the THORChain? Everything
is moving on chain. You'll notice all your centralized exchanges and even your modern banks are moving to digital assets.
Okay.
And then those digital assets live on decentralized networks or partially decentralized. If you take the example Coinbase with 100 million users, rolling out the base chain, and Kraken with Incon chain and Binance Smart chain and OKX have a chain, and
everyone.
They're all got wallets and chains because wallet allows users to move their capital at higher velocity, and a chain allows them to do more things with their money faster. So money wants to be fast. It optimizes to be fast and fluid and liquid.
What do you mean by fast? What is fast for you?
Fast is easily buy something, easily getting in and out of low efficiency losses to buy the time and effort of the things around you or the memes or the mimetic output of the machines around you. So that's fast. So money that's trapped in legacy like gold, property and et cetera, commodities will slowly move and that purchasing power will move into faster and faster monetary bases. And Bitcoin is an amazing monetary asset, but its current L1 network is not very fast. So it will always have L2s surrounding it and you will need to get your Bitcoin on off these L2s and use something like THORChain. Ethereum is actually a Bitcoin L2.
What about your, investments? Do you invest in other crypto or you hold all your money in a THORChain, in a RUNE, in a Bitcoin?
I'm very bullish on the protocol. So
really?
Yeah. I hold my capital in it and I delegate my capital out to nodes and I help steer the network.
You also run your own nodes, right?
I don't run my own nodes directly. I delegate a bond to other node operators to help stimulate the ecosystem, push it forward.
In that case, you can just put the money and delegate it to someone. So he will switch it
in a non-custodial way, exactly.
I get it. How technically works? I mean,
how does it work?
Yeah, how does it work? Can you explain it in
Yeah, sure. So 100 nodes get together.
Okay.
And using multi-party computation, threshold signature scheme, they create a Bitcoin vault and an Ethereum vault.
Okay.
And it's just an address that people put money onto. But all 100 nodes run that address. So no node can steal from it. All 100 have to get to and agree how to move the funds. And so what happens is you send 1 Bitcoin into that vault. All 100 nodes observe that you've sent in 1 Bitcoin. And your instructions when your deposit is, please swap to ETH, and here's my ETH address. So that all nodes get together and go, okay, you send us 1 Bitcoin. These are the instructions, swap to ETH, here's your address. And they process that swap over the pools and then delegate it to a bunch of nodes to send you the ETH. Quite simple.
How do you understand the exchange rate? Where do you get? Because it looks like you have also USDC on a side, like Bitcoin to USDC and then USDT to Ethereum.
Correct, yeah. So the protocol doesn't assert any price. It lets the market communicate to it what the correct price is. It just simply has liquidity pools, Bitcoin, ETH, USDC, USDT, BNBs, etc. And if the prices are incorrect in the pools, then someone will come along and arbitrage it. to recorrect
Yeah,
it.
sure.
So just by creating these liquidity pools, the prices are always correct.
Because there
anyone
are
can
other sites that can
anyone can
arbitrage it, and they found this.
If the price is incorrect, it means there's a margin there for someone to rebalance the pools to be correct and take away a small profit margin.
What does it mean to be you? I mean, on a daily basis, when you are the founder of a THORChain.
I try and provide the momentum, energy, and the connecting information between disparate teams to pursue a common goal.
How many teams do you have?
On the order of maybe 6 to 12 teams, depending on what you find a team. Yeah. They work in different parts of the project, from the wallet layer to the interface layer, aggregator, core protocol, and everything around to it.
How many people was in your team when you developed THORChain?
There was originally 5 of us.
Only 5 of us?
Only 5.
And you also you write a lot of code by yourself?
Yeah, so all 5 were engineering team, no marketing, no management, just hardcore engineers building the protocol over 4 years. And we have since recruited from our own community and handed over to the protocol to the community to ensure that it's decentralized. And I stay around to manage passing information around.
So you think that the small teams with very strong people, they're more efficient than a bigger one?
Yeah, small modular teams with very little management and being highly resourceful. And orienting towards a common goal.
How do you coordinate all your projects? They all serve the same vision, or you just do what you love to do? I don't know.
Every single part of the stack is trying to achieve the final goal. There's no final goal, but the common goal is decentralized liquidity that can be used by man and machine.
Okay.